especially with Seth. I would probably want to have the same relationship that I have with JJ, especially on the court, the way we moved and the way we played off of each other, me setting screens for him, and him sometimes setting screens for me, and just playing that two-man game. I think we have some potential there.
Thank you. Let's get to Mark Narducci. You can go ahead, Mark, with your question. Thanks.
Joel, how kind of invigorated and enthused are you to get kind of this shooting around you? It was obvious last year that was something that the team really needed, and now you're getting these acquisitions. What has that done for you as a player, seeing these additions?
Well, man, you can go back to 2 years ago, really 2, 3, 4 years ago, when we kind of had that type of spacing and the court was open. He helped all of us, everyone on the team. Just by the court being open, everybody just we were able to just move the ball. The ball never stuck in someone's heads. I think that's the right way to play basketball. Just moving it up and finding the best shot available. And if the offense break down, go to your best score, which I am for this team. So I think that's the right way to play basketball. And we kind of had that example from 2, 3, 4 years ago, when we kind of used to use that type of system, and I think that's going to be the same this year.
Thank you.
Next question will be Rich Hoffman. Go ahead, Rich.
Hey, Joe. I'm curious, first off, kind of where you're at physically, and the other thing I'm curious about is, you played for a few years now. What have you learned about, getting your body ready and what it takes to make it through, an 82-game season in the playoffs?
I feel great. The past, this is my 7th year. I'm getting up there. I guess I'm getting old. So, I've learned a lot, and I feel like, this summer is the one that I really try to really focus on it. By just having, my own chef, nutritionist, my own PT and massage therapist, just doing whatever I can to take care of my body, and, so I'm able to play 20 years here in Philly. So I think that's the thing I've learned the most since I've been in the league. And it was a short time between the end of this past season and this new season, but it's a work in progress. Got to start somewhere, but it's been going great, and still learning every single day.
Next question from Tim Bontemps. Go ahead, Tim.
Joel, you talked a lot, these couple times we've talked to you about the frustrations you had with the way last season ended and, not making All-NBA, and you just talked about, kind of the stuff you did in this off-season to get yourself ready for this season. Are there any goals you're willing to share for what you have ahead of you for this season in terms of stuff you want to accomplish? I know you want to win a championship, but personally, are there any things you're willing to share in terms of stuff you're focused on trying to do?
The main thing is winning. Like I've said in the past, when you win, everybody wins. If we win, that means, all these awards, I'm part of it. I'm up there for those considerations. Of course, a player of, my talent and should always be, in MVP conversations or defensive player of the year conversations, and all NBA. It should be like that every single year. So, and then to be able to accomplish that, you got to win. So I think that's the main thing. Winning cures everything. It makes everybody happy. He's gonna help me when it comes to awards and stuff. So that's the thing that we as a team we really got to focus on.
Sending it to Jeff Skaversky. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Joel, congratulations on the baby. Hope all's well. Wanted to ask you, with all these different parts, and you've played with so many different teams, how long do you think it's going to take for you to get comfortable with these, with your new players, your new teammates, and really kind of get into a rhythm as you guys make this, try to make a playoff run?
Hopefully, as soon as possible. I mean, we all saw last year, we really never got the chance to play together and actually get comfortable. I feel like we never really learned how to play with each other. So I hope that this year is going to be different. We have a lot of potential. Every year we have a lot of potential. So it's on us to just go out there and, compete. Starts defensively. I got to get back to, 2 or 3 years ago when I used to be all over the place defensively and do my job and try to be up there when it comes to those awards and stuff. But like I said, that's where it starts defensively, and then as a team we just got to come together. We just got to I feel like we've been doing a great job with the system that we put in place. So I think he's going to be great, but hopefully, as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Let's go back to David Aldridge, this time for Joel. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, how you doing, my man?
How you doing?
Man, I'm good. Hey, I was wondering, when you all were kind of discussing as players and as a union whether or not to start the season, when you ultimately decided to start it and agreed to what the league was proposing, how were those discussions? I mean, how did y'all decide, yeah, this is worth doing, even after a very short off season for the people in Orlando, that were in Orlando?
I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. For me, for myself, I wanted to play. One of the main reasons also is because, we had a bad year this year, so I just wanted to, get back to playing and try to accomplish what I want to accomplish, which is to win a championship. So last year was painful, so that was the main thing for me. I just wanted to get back out there and just, try to make it happen. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Obviously, the pandemic has affected a lot of lives and a lot of people. So I think sports means a lot when it comes to everybody in the whole world. So yeah.
And are you any concerns or any precautions that you will take because you guys were playing and then you're just starting up again right away and you don't have the normal kind of off season that you would have?
Oh yeah, of course. A lot of, hopefully no injuries happen, but with those type of timeline, that's where you gotta really focus on your body. We want to start off strong, but at the same time, we should make sure we also ready for what matters. Last year we had a couple injuries in the playoffs, and we were never healthy or 100% the whole year, and also the playoffs. So what matters is the playoffs. So whatever it takes, we just got to make sure we get to that point all healthy and 100%.
Two more, starting with Tom Moore, and then we'll go to Noah Levick. Go ahead, Tom.
Yes, I was wondering, Joel, how much a guy like Danny Green, who's won championships the last 2 years, who knows the little things you need to do to get that done, how much he can help you guys as a group?
I mean, he's won 3 championships now, the last 2. So he has a lot of experience. He's seen it. He's been through that grind of getting to the NBA Finals and fighting for that championship. So there's a lot we can learn from him, especially also being a vet for such a long time in this league. There's a lot we can learn from him, and we're certainly gonna lean on him to kind of get past whatever is in front of us or whatever that's stopping us during the season.
Thank you.
And finally, with Noah Levick, last question.
Well, we heard from Justin that Dan Burke was challenging you to be up to touch in pick and roll coverage. First, has that been an emphasis during camp? And then how do you feel about the idea of dropping back less in your pick and roll coverage this season?
Yeah, of course, that's been an emphasis. I feel like you got to mix it up. There's being 7 feet. You can also have limitations as far as the way you move and the way you react. So at times, the times that we've been running out in practice, at times it's a little bit hard because it puts me in bad spots. So I think it's about just getting comfortable every single day. And of course, I've always done what the coaches asked me to do. Hopefully it does work, but if it doesn't, we also as a team, we got to make adjustments.
Just a quick follow-up. How are you getting along with Dan Burke? I know he made some comments, when he was coaching the Pacers about you getting calls and all that. So how are you getting along with him in these early days?
We're great. I think he's a great guy. We've actually been very close since he got here. I think him and the whole coaching staff is gonna kind of look at me to kind of be the driving force of that defense. Especially when we talk about being the defensive player of the year. Just making sure we have the best defense in the league, protecting the rim, which, the past couple of years, when I've been on the floor, we've always had, most likely the best defense in the league. So they're going to look for me to keep it going and keep that same energy. And as far as the comments, it's easy to, say stuff when you're playing against somebody. I'm sure no one likes to play against me because all I do is, I either score or get fouled. And, I know the rules and stuff, and, I just take advantage. I just play my game based on that. If someone wants to reach, I'm going to get fouled and I'm going to get to the free throw line. So it's harder when you play against somebody that plays that way. But when you're actually on the same team, I'm sure he's gonna love it because we're gonna get fouls, we're gonna foul people out, we're gonna get to the free throw line, we're gonna score a lot of points. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Well said. Thanks, Joel.
Thank you, guys.